Welcome to Red Tech Channel, a new way to learn.
So in MRI today I am going to discuss about the inversion recovery sequence. Please watch the previous video before watching this. The link is given in the description. So let's begin. Inversion recovery sequence, or you can say IR sequence. As we studied in the previous video the pulse sequence, about the pulse sequence. This is also a type of pulse sequence. Basically we have studied the spin echo, then modification, and then turbo spin echo. So in this basically we apply the inverting 180-degree RF pulse followed by the 90-degree pulse and the 180-degree pulse. This is basically the concept of inversion recovery sequence. In this, just we add up the one more pulse which is inverting 180-degree pulse. In the spin echo we studied about the 90-degree and the 180-degree RF pulse, but in this we apply the first inverting 180-degree pulse, and then 90-degree pulse, and then 180-degree RF pulse. So as we know, when we place the patient in the MRI machine, the all hydrogen proton present in the human body, which is acting alone, or you can say aligning alone, longitudinal magnetization. Basically you can say that in positive direction of the you can say longitudinal magnetization. So at first we apply the inverting 180-degree. Basically this 180-degree you can say flip the net magnetization of the all hydrogen proton present in the human body, which, or you can say interested of area. These the inverting RF pulse flip the net magnetized vector in opposite direction, or you can say positive side to negative side of longitudinal magnetization. Then we turn on the RF, which is 90-degree RF pulse. We turn off on the 90-degree RF pulse, and the new terms begin in this sequence, which is the time between the inversion 180-degree pulse and the 90-degree pulse, which we turn on after inverting. That is basically called time of inversion. In how much time the time of inversion recovery, or you can say inverting 180-degree off, and the time of, or you can say 90-degree RF pulse on. You must remember about the time of inversion. The 90-degree pulse flip the net magnetization, or you can say longitudinal magnetization, in transverse plane. After turning on this, you can say longitudinal magnetization flips the longitudinal magnetization in transverse plane. When it turn off, it start dephasing. The 90-degree RF pulse start dephasing. That time we apply the 180-degree RF pulse to read out the signals. So we must remember the point is, the first one is we apply the inverting 180-degree, and the new term is time of inversion, which is the time between inversion 180-degree RF pulse or and 90-degree RF pulse, which is called time of inversion. This is basically, this modification will come across in the some other sequence also, so you must remember this also, time of inversion. Then at the time of when we turn off the 90-degree, we the start dephasing, and we read out signal by 180-degree RF pulse. Now look that sequence in diagrammatically also. Here you can see the diagram of inversion recovery, in which we apply the three RF pulse. Basically first is inverting 180-degree pulse, then 90-degree, and then 180-degree pulse to read out the signals. At first we remember the time of inversion, which is between the inverting 180-degree and the 90-degree RF pulse. You must remember about that also. And then on the turn on the 90-degree RF pulse, and which is when we turn off the 90-degree RF pulse, we apply the 180-degree RF pulse. The time between the both pulse represent, or you can say this is half time of echo, or you can say time of echo by 2. This represent the time of echo by 2. and basically time of echo in this is when the 180 degree pulse also turn off, then we call it time of echo, because when 90 degrees start dephasing, it create, or you can say it send energies, some send energies, hydrogen proton releasing some energy, so some echo we grab and form the image, so that time is basically time of echo by 2. And 180 degree also, when we turn off the 180 degree, it start also dephasing and releasing some energy. This is basically the time of echo when 90 degree RF pulse off, and till then 180 degree RF pulse off. That is basically the whole time is time of echo. In that time the echo is releasing. And you can say here, when we apply the inverting 180 degree again, that is called basically time of repetition, at what time the sequence is repeating. And here you can see the time of signal when we acquire the signals from the hydrogen proton. This is basically we called time of signal. You must remember also about that. So this is all about the inversion recovery sequence. I hope you clear out. That's all for this video. Do subscribe if you like, and thanks for watching.